Good morning, world. It's another fine Saturday morning. I was up early this morning before the sun came up, and we had a moon that was up in the sky, low on the horizon. It looked absolutely amazing. It was so beautiful, peaceful, quiet. There was a bit of a silence out there. The world is kind of standing still. We're in a weird time at the moment. It's Saturday, the 9th of May, 2020, the day before Mother's Day. And we're in South Africa, and we're in this lockdown period, and life as we know it has changed. Things are different. All the known things that we used to be able to count on sometimes are not there anymore. They just don't exist. We don't have access to them anymore. They're not around, or it's not going to work like that anymore. It's caused endless disruption to people's lives, their livelihoods, their businesses, their families, their ability to earn and feed and provide for their children, to take care of their parents, to take care of people that are in their circle that are not well, that need help. It's really making it difficult. And yeah, couple of events that are happening. Yesterday, 8th of May, was an international celebration for VE Day, which was the end of a really hectic time period in our history. 75 years ago, the signing of the surrender of Germany in the end of World War II. Yeah, big time in our history, that. A lot of things happened there that we're either still struggling with. There's been, if one would perhaps call it, consequences or repercussions of that time in our life, in our history, and we're still dealing with that stuff. There's still a lot of unresolved things from that time period, and that's 75 years ago. There's also a lot of structure that was created after that, which still exists today. Organizations that were created, global agreements and treaties, and so forth. And the situation that we're dealing with now is quite possibly going to be changing some of that. So we must be ready for the change that comes. Another event that's coming up, and that's tomorrow, and that's a celebration of Mother's Day. And irrespective of your own personal relationship with your mother, each and every single one of us on this earth, and that has walked this earth, has a mother, comes from a mother. Some may know their mothers biologically, some may not. Some may have adopted mothers, some may have stepmothers. I was blessed with an amazing mother, biological mother. She passed a while ago. My dad found an amazing woman. She might have found him, I'm not quite sure. But nevertheless, they met, they spent time together, they eventually got married. And I have an amazing stepmom, an amazing stepfamily. So again, lots to be thankful for, lots to be blessed. And others may not be so fortunate, may not be so lucky. They may have taken a path in life that's led them elsewhere. Their lives may have been taken elsewhere. And sometimes it's through just the situation that you're born into, or sometimes it's the circumstances of your own life. We don't know. There's lots of different routes to get to where we are today. But the real message that I want to talk to you all about today, and something I'd like to just put out there and share, is something that I was very fortunate to listen to a talk given a little while ago by a very good friend of mine. And it was a message about tolerance. And I think, considering all the things that are happening around us, these big events that we're commemorating, the memories that we have, the focus about maybe looking towards our relationships with our mothers. I just wanted to share something with you. It's my own view on things, but it might help. It might help in these troubled times, and people, I'm hoping, are going to find some peace and tranquility to calm the fears and anxiety that's floating out there. We're all entitled to an opinion. We're all entitled to our own thoughts. Those are some of the best freedoms that exist in this world today. However, the same applies to the person standing next to you. They have their own opinion. They have their own thoughts. And they're just as entitled to it as you are. It's only fair to engage with them, hear what they say, listen to their thoughts, and do it with grace, do it with compassion, with understanding, and most importantly, to do it with tolerance. Understanding that as they are an individual, their thoughts are unique to themselves. The way they express that is unique to themselves. And one should be mindful of their absolute human right to do that. Just as you would like your thoughts and opinions to be acknowledged and maybe even appreciated and recognized without judging, without attracting a negative comment, so are they. They're entitled to be in that space as a human being that walks this planet. Same like you, same like me. Nowhere in there do we have to agree with it. We don't have to concur. We don't have to find any shred of truth. We don't have to find or ask or demand any kind of evidence to support or back up their opinions, their claims, because it's that person's. It's their thoughts, it's the way their mind thinks, and it's the way they choose to act on those thoughts and opinions and ways of thinking. By not agreeing with it, doesn't mean you take it and make it part of your own belief systems or opinions or stuff. The same with agreeing with it. You may already have a similar thought. And yes, it could give rise to great conversation, I think, either way, exploring those differences and the similarities of your thinking. But again, it must be done with love, with passion, compassion, empathy, understanding, and most of all, tolerance. We need to be tolerant. Everybody is living through this experience in their own way. They are finding different ways to make it bearable, manageable, to cope, to rationalize things in their head, to find a way to look after their family, to feed their kids, to keep their businesses alive, to find work if they've been if they've been let go or sitting without work now. So be mindful of that. You do not know. You have absolutely no idea of what the person walking next to you in the street or standing with you in the aisle at the shopping center is experiencing, the challenges that they face, the fears that are going through their heads, the anxiety that their bodies are feeling. We don't know. So, yeah. Show that human side of us that is special, beautiful, the kindness, the love that we have, and most importantly, the tolerance. So, yeah, for all you happy folk out there, I wish you the most amazing Saturday that you can have. It's a beautiful day out here where we are. Sun is shining, it's cool, we're heading into winter, but it's a lovely day. And yeah, have a blast, go out there and make it the best Saturday ever. Have an awesome day, guys. Signing out for now. Ciao.